Bruh. Yo, right, everybody, we are here today checking out a little upcoming Nordic banger. This right here is Bramble The Mountain King, one of my more anticipated upcoming indie games as well. I'm excited that we finally have a playable build here. This demo is available to you guys as well. I have a link for you down below in case you want to check it out for yourselves. Or we don't complete it here today, which is a possibility. I'm not sure how long it's going to run for, so we'll find out. But Bramble The Mountain King, I've been looking forward to it because it's a bit of a side-scrolling game. And by bit, I mean the entirety is indeed a side-scrolling game. Very much like Play Dead's Inside. As a matter of fact, I would say that's kind of like the perfect example in comparison to this, but there's going to be a really big scale difference between our character, which I presume is our character based on the trailers I've seen, and the overworld itself. Are you getting an idea now? Yeah. So I'm not sure what we are. Like I don't think we're a fairy of some kind, maybe a nymph. I have no idea, but for some reason we start here. Again, we don't have any backdrop to the story just yet, or at all. I'm not sure this demo's gonna actually explain anything to us, but we're needing a magical force of some kind. That was obviously a goblin who had captured us. Seemed to be completely petrified over though, which is kind of good for us. Now, the game itself, at least the atmosphere, the setting that I've seen for it does look really great, at least in the trailers and the screenshots. So we'll see how that goes here. I do have everything maxed out, running at 1440. And my PC isn't yelling at me, which is a good sign usually. Hopefully get some pretty good optimization here, we'll see. I believe I saw an underwear gnome right there. Now, I'm approaching my kind here, birds. Do not be afraid, your lord has returned. I'm kind of curious as to how open world this is, because there's a path right there we're going to follow, obviously the dirt road, but I decided to split through. Hello, porcupine friend, are you going to eat me? No? But the underwear norm is up there, so let's see, Oh. Oh, look at this. We lure him with the worm, do we? I'm kind of curious if, like, suddenly a fish... I see one right there in the water, by the way. It's going to roll up and just kind of snatch that worm from us. You better not. I got Sonic here with me. Actually, Sonic's a hedgehog. This is a porcupine. You know, whatever, right? I'm sure I'll get in the comments. Actually, Falcon. Go ahead. You're free to actually me all you want. Because right now it's a soothing game you're seeing, right? Obviously, nothing can go wrong from this point. We're just playing a nice game about Nordic tales, right? What could possibly go wrong, you're saying, right? That's such a charming, family-friendly game, you know. Very wholesome. How's it going, little guy? What's the problem? Oh, is that Papa right there? Papa? Are you gonna scale me? Alright, everybody's just scaling everybody in this game now. Alright. I have the most innocent-looking face of all time. Like, if you were basically to, like, apparently, draw a cliche, or at least come up with a cliche face for, like, you know, like, say an angel or something, our face would probably be one of the top runners, I'd say. It's almost like this game is setting us up for disaster, isn't it? Like, look at this harmless little whatever it is. It's a child of whatever variety of creature he must hail from. Alright, there you go. Again, wholesome game, right? Nature. Hanging out with a little underwear gnome, bringing him back to his father. Angel-faced child here. And anyone with familiar with Nordic mythology, tales, lore, by all means, feel free to let me know in the comments what things might be being referenced here, and a such uncultured individual such as myself, well, when it comes to at least, you know, important things. I'm cultured in other things, obviously. They're useless in life, but when it comes to, you know, maybe parts of the world, geography, I'm very uncultured when it comes to that. So anything that I miss, references, creatures, tales, you could let me know in the comments. I like to read about that stuff normally. I'm loving this lighting effect here, by the way. So, things are now dark, right? Yeah. How about that? Okay. Not really crazy about... Oh, jeez, I'm not crazy about the scaffolds here, at least the integrity of them. Here? Oh, okay. You going through here? Oh. Of course, we have the seesaw scaffold. That's very normal, right? Scaffolds, you know, gravity, that's how gravity works in real life. And we do have a cage here. Hopefully not for a bird. I would not be happy about this. And we have a little bit of a Prince of Persia type of scaling. Sure, if I want to go over there first. It doesn't seem like that leads to anything. Alright. So, we now find a body here. Are you alive? Sounds like you're moaning. If you... I don't think you're alive. I'm not sure where that moaning came from. It didn't seem like it was moving afterwards. And if you weren't dead before, you are now. Bad? Look, I ain't down. I ain't about to be down with the mythology and the lore behind Batman, okay? Whatever Bruce Wayne went through, whatever trauma with the bats he went through, I don't want to go through that with this child. I see light, so that's kind of good. Oh no, I want you to go up towards the light, not away from it. Are you crumbling down below? Oh no, but you do also, seesaw. Okay, hold on. We might be able to use this in our favor. Yeah, you're gonna come back down. Perfect. There's, oh, there's nothing but bones in that cage right there. Well, at least the remains of somebody. Run, run, run. Okay. Good. Excellent. We're seesawing. Beam me down, Scotty. Oh, Scotty, too fast. What is that noise? Somebody's like moaning in like absolute pain somewhere. Hey, write it down, write it down, write it down. Ooh, oh. Now that's a little second, like, you know, quick dip is what kind of trips you out a little bit. You think you're going down with the ship. Like, I'm no captain, the boys. Anything over there? No. Okay. Are you? I think that dude right there seems to be alive. Are you the guy who's been yelling the entire time? Oh! Oh! Okay, I think we're having a little bit of a physics glitch right there. That's not supposed to be happening. My dude, you're so wild you've broken the game. Look what you've done. Oh. Okay, a little bit of lore. So, demon creature with a guitar, violin, plays towards people. By the looks of it. Then you use, apparently, wind on them. Okay. So, no, you play the music, then you send it towards them, and it apparently lulls them to sleep. Or at least it puts them under a spell, some kind of not sleep. Now, that's important because, well, what happened to us... Well, now. But when we dropped off the gnome. Bruh. think we found who's responsible, or at least the meaning behind those paintings or pictures on the wall in the caves. So again, whatever that is supposed to imply, or whatever tale that might be, if you're familiar, let me know. It definitely seems to fall in line with the kind of like almost a siren, though, at least in other mythologies, or other mythos, I should say. There's a hand right there. Is that? Are you guys warning me? Is that hand gonna reach out and grab me right now? Oh, no, it was another goblin, stoned. Petrified, at least. Huh. Oh, cool. We actually do see the dirt effect on us from that muddy thing. Now, do we clean off with the water, I wonder? Yes, we do. Nice. I'm a sucker for little small things like that, you know? Things that aren't really too important to the gameplay, but they're small little nice things. That's a terrifying creature. Oh. Ooh. Now, I haven't actually tried walking across these lily pads. I imagine I perish if I fall through, so I'm just basically jumping. Obviously, running would probably be just faster, but I don't want to take the risk, you know? This thing's gone apparently invisible, too. No, it was just under water somehow. Now, in this, at least the scale of it, or at least this perspective, when it came out of the water, it looked like it had horns, too, momentarily, didn't it? Because the paintings in the caves did have horns, too. Is it still chasing me? I mean, I hear it, so I'm not going to stop right now. Okay, now it stopped. Okay, I think we might have outrun it. Oh, we're muddy again. Oh, it went back to painting. Or not painting. Thinking of paintings in the freaking caves. It went back to you and the music thing. So you're gonna try to hypnotize me again, or what? So you know when I said play dead's inside, what does this remind you of? This is when you're going outside and those sonic waves are showing up and just blowing things out of the world. That's what this is. I love it. Harry? I am a very filthy lad. Okay, hold on. I think there's another rock over there. I don't know what's happening with my hair. That's the only weird graphical thing I've been noticing recently. Oh, we were behind it. But you see, like, there's like a weird, like, graphical thing going on with my hair here. Oh, fine. I love this perspective right here. What? Oh, I guess I gotta use the rocks. Good thing I stopped to, like, look at the surroundings. I love this perspective here, though. You can actually just see the entire thing going down. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use these rocks for protection momentarily. Go now, and use rock. Oh, no. Bad timing, maybe? Oh, okay. That was close. That was close. I think I could have gone there, but it was going to be very, very close. So let's wait for the next one. Right now. Behind, I'm behind. Oh. Oh. That was close. I think I was about to get crushed with the second one. Still going. Safe here? Stopped? Has it really, though? Hide in tall grass? Please leave me alone. This thing has it in for us, doesn't it? This little way. No, don't tell me. Oh, I thought it was going to end right now. Like, I'm actually getting kind of hooked on this. It's unfortunate it's gonna end at some point, because it's only a demo. But at least we get away from this freaking giant creature. I'm kind of curious to know what that is. For a clean land again. Now here it seems like there's two of them, maybe our kind. One of them seems to have died, apparently holding its ears. Oh, we might learn a little bit more about this creature right now, as a matter of fact. Seemed to be a wondrous gentleman at some point. And then apparently everybody beat him up for some reason. Just a girl gasping there. Maybe he tried going after the wrong lady. He went mad. And his music also drove everybody mad as well. Dance, dance away. Until they all perished. Then he took that beloved. And he became that creature right there. You kind of almost see the horns right there too. Now that's this dude's story here, but I'm pretty sure it follows like an actual Nordic lore tale of some kind. And what do you think are the chances that we've stopped meeting with this gentleman? Pretty low, soon? Yeah, I kind of take it too. Feeling we're not done just yet. Side, yes. Just don't do it. Don't do it to me. Okay, it doesn't. It's basically, it's gonna be right there. Christ. It's an action movie suddenly. If you're wondering, yes, I am in control. I guess we'll go left. Surprised I haven't drowned. It seems like my entire body is underwater. Has been this entire time. It was like some Attack on Titan moment right there, you know? Oh no, you son of a... There you guys have it. We're gonna wrap it up here for this one. Luckily, we were able to complete it, which is awesome. Information will be down below, as well as the link to the demo, because you want to check it out for yourselves. And I don't know if there's anything different to do. It did seem like we were kind of like mainly on a linear path. But absolutely one I would say to keep your eyes on. I'm definitely intrigued by everything I saw right now. That right there in particular was kind of like that fantasy creep, you know? It's not like a horror game, but absolutely that, especially with the scale and how that dude looks. Absolutely very, very unsettling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.
And here